What's up, everybody? Couchman here, coming at you with a brand new video. And in this video, we're gonna be breaking down a beautiful Icebox remake, pros retaking wrong sights, a buff to knifing where you could get 2 ult points. There's a lot we gotta talk about in the community right now, so let's waste no time and jump right into it. Now, the first story that we actually have to cover is a community member actually made freaking Icebox in Unreal 5. And this man goes by the name Ravox, and oh my god, this map looks phenomenal. From the snow falling to the tower, I mean, this looks like an insane map pulled straight out of Battlefield. It looks super freaking cool, and yeah, I would love it if he did more of these, because I really like to look and see how a map would look fundamentally different. And you can see how if you strip away some of the like cartoon cell shading that goes on in Valorant, the maps are really beautiful, if I'm being honest. I mean, they're already beautiful, but yeah, it just looks really damn cool. Now, for the next story that we gotta cover, it's pros retaking the wrong site. And I'm not joking here. This is straight up Iron tier gameplay. Let's roll the clip and let's talk about it.
点了，不，他一个人就背得到 A 点的防守成员全部拉回了家里哦。
对他们刚刚一定以为 Griffin 这边全部转 B 了。
哦 ，Griffin 这分看起来拿下来的几率很大，你这边还开启了副蛇领域，
修威比
7个子弹也不 re， 就跟你打到底哦。
他已经完成他该做的事情。哎呦，
回头看到对方的3名成员了，这里确定每个人的位置在哪？
哎，怎样？他们没有发现对方是装 A 点吗
Not only did they take the wrong site, they freaking invested Killjoy ultimate. That Killjoy walked onto site, heard no bomb, used her ultimate, and the entire team is still there trying to freaking retake. Are you kidding me? They took, oh my god. This is pro players. Like, how is that even freaking possible? I haven't even seen this shit in any rank from any player. It's so, I don't even know how this happens. This is, if you are like an iron or silver or bronze, yeah, you could become a pro player just like that. They need to come up with something like this. Like, for Overwatch, there's like C9 where you step off the point. I don't know what this name needs to be, but there needs to be some fucking meme thing for this specific thing, because it's just too goddamn funny. Let me know your suggestions in the comments down below, and while you're there, go check out that GameLeap website. Now, the next story that we gotta talk about comes from a top 15 NA player that is actually playing from EU with 150 ping. He's playing in NA trying to go pro, and he's top 15, and he's playing on 150 ping from EU. Why the hell is he doing this? Let's roll the clip.
Why don't you try to be pro on EU? You could easily get it done. I know, bro, I know, but you know, bro, you know, when I join EU ranked, bro, I always like, you know, always negative, bro. People always toxic. Yeah, people always fucking mothers, fucking sisters. You know, people always toxic, bro. Yeah, fuck shit, bro. Like every fucking game, bro. You know, if you do something and people doesn't like this, bro, you got fucked. You know, there is like, okay, like to be honest, without jokes, I feel like NA mental so much positive, bro. Like so much positive than fucking you. Trust me, guys. Trust me. And NA really is better because in NA people trying so hard. In EU people just rushing. Like in EU people just pressing W and it's not working. Like if it's not gonna work like once or twice, they will start toxic. I'm just telling you. But to be honest, I just wanna be play like in NA. I wanna be pro on like NA scene, you know. I love NA, to be honest.
Now, honestly, that's a really, really bad freaking look. When someone is that high up, he doesn't even want to play in his own region. Well, he'll get amazing ping just because he doesn't want to play in that environment. That means it's incredibly toxic and not at all like what he needs or what he wants to be surrounded by in order to go pro. And this is a guy that is legitimately top 15 with 150 ping. That is absolutely freaking nuts. And this is like 2 things. I think there's 2 big problems here. The first problem is just going to be what it's like in EU. Unfortunately, when you have people of different languages kind of coming all together, it's a lot harder to communicate. There's more toxicity that can be arrived due to cultural differences and things like that. So that is understandable and that happens. And there's not really a great way to get rid of that. But on the flip side, Riot could do more things to kind of deal with the toxicity, make it much more punishing for being toxic, make it so the culture around being positive is kind of improved. Not entirely sure how they would do that, but for someone that literally lives in EU, doesn't want to grind in EU, That's not a great look, if I'm being honest. But for those of you who play in EU, tell me your experiences. Is he kind of just overblowing this and it's all in his head, or is other regions legitimately good? And honestly, I don't even think NA is that good, but I've never played in EU, so I wouldn't know the differences. Now, for the last thing that we gotta talk about knifing in Valorant. The buggy mess that is knifing. First off, everyone can just universally agree that the knife just needs to be tuned so that it just works more consistently. I think everyone 100% agrees on that. But there was an interesting Reddit post that blew up talking about the knife in comparison to CS. If you get a kill with a knife in CS, you actually earn more money from it, but in Valorant, you get no benefit. So unless you legitimately have no ammo at all, no other option, there's no reason for you to ever knife. And most of the time with its inconsistency, you just want to reload and just shoot regularly. Now, the thing is, if they fix the knife, I think it would actually be cool to add either some form of extra benefit, a little bit of money, or even a second ult point. A second ult point would be really cool, because then you would see pro players legitimately trying to go for knives, which could lead to some crazy scenarios, some really funny plays. But on the flip side, sometimes your teammates are gonna like try to get a knife off. I do think that in some ways it makes like Killjoy a little bit more powerful, because the lockdown could potentially stun people and you could walk up and knife them and get some extra points or whatever. But overall, I do think that it's actually something that's cool. It's a cool idea, it's a cool concept, and I think that it has a place in the game as long as they actually make knifing consistent. But let me know what you think about it. Do you agree or disagree? Do you want to see that in the game or no? Tell me your reasoning and why down below. But thank you so much for coming by. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really love your faces, and I'll see you next time.